It's October 2009, and as you can see, the foundations are going down, and then the building will be coming up, and by the end of the spring or summer of next year, we hope to have a completed building.
Hi everyone, I can't tell you how pleased I was when Tim rang me and asked me to do this little nugget for your celebrations. Firstly, can I say that it's really important to have celebrations like this to celebrate milestones and achievements, and this really is a significant achievement. This is actually quite a long story and I know I've got to condense it, so I'll try and be brief. So it's a bit of a gallop round the course. And when I first became mayor, it was a bit of a mission of mine to bring the churches not only closer together, but into civic society. That's another story for another day. But as a result of that, I turned up to Watford Girls Grammar to one of your services. To say it was an eye-opener coming from a Catholic background is an understatement. I've never been prayed over before, but I got stuck in and soon got used to the wonderful atmosphere and the spirituality of parts of the occasions within your church, and I always enjoyed coming. So no surprise, Tim comes up to me in the mayor's office and says, Dorothy, we want to build a church, we want to put down roots, we want to have a place. So I absolutely shared that aspiration, and we began the hunt for land. Now that's easier said than done in Watford, particularly land that is available to build on at a community rate, shall we say. Well, a little piece of land emerged, and to cut a very long story short, what I absolutely made clear to our policy people was that this was for community use. Now, because of that, there obviously were several bids for it, but it was a little bit coincidental that your aspirations matched the mayor's. And so when the bids came in, the closest bid was yourselves. It was good that there was competition, but it was also good, I believe, that all our prayers were answered on that day and work started. And things happened, and the rest, as they say, is history, which fast forwards us to the opening day. And I must confess, the word that sticks in my mind about the opening day is excitement. There was a real buzz, a real sense of pride and achievement. But I'm going to confess one thing. As I walked around and spoke to everybody and just soaked in that wonderful atmosphere, I actually thought, they're going to outgrow this. It's not going to be big enough. And I'm absolutely pleased to say that that was what actually happened. And I also remember my feeling as I stood on the top landing and looked out over the fields. And, I'm reminded that the planners were very clear that they wanted a sort of mini iconic building, sandwiched as it was between the field's new development and the museum. It almost tucked away. They wanted it to be a statement building. And as I stood there looking at it, I thought, you have massively achieved that. So in every single way, you met my aspirations and indeed your own. And I actually hope the Lord's aspirations too, because my fears were absolutely right. You have grown from that wonderful hub, that acorn. Mighty Oaks have grown and are still growing, and with everything you do in the community, I wish you all the best and God bless you in your endeavours.
Hi there, it's August of 2010, and since our last update in February, so much has happened, and just there is the Wellspring Church Centre. Let's go and have a look and see how things have developed. So here we are inside the front door. We're here in the main entrance foyer. Just over my shoulder is going to be the reception area with a reception desk. So here we are at the entrance to the Wellspring Cafe, our community cafe, selling fair trade coffee eventually, and a place where people can chill out and be welcome. We're here at the top of where the stairs will be, inside the curtain walling. There's a fantastic view over Watford Fields.